Welcome to our first episode, me and Scott's spinoff show called Hood Classics. We are on, I mean, you know, other people do movies that are, I guess are more culturally black. We doing every movie that is based in the hood on this show.
See, like you got the classics on your wall.
Yeah,
Boomerang.
These are Juice can maybe happen on this show. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can maybe do Juice on here. We'll do Juice, but Boomerang definitely won't be here. That's too classy for this show.
Yeah,
I need to revisit Juice though. I actually need to revisit that. Like I saw it like then, but I need to see it now.
Oh, it's good. It's even better now.
It's better now. It's better now.
I need to see it now. So
yeah, well, I just watched it like a few months ago.
So first movie we are doing is the Murdah Pain film. I'm gonna read it directly from the description. Directed by Derek Scott, produced by Jason Rogers. This was actually and screenplay by Lionheart. Shout out to them. Plug Love, starring Murdah Pain, Jessica Ryan, Sino Harris, and Lance. What's my other brother name? I think the dude Lance is the one from Sino Harris. So these are our main people in here. So give y'all a description. A woman realizes that being cheated on is not worth having the finer things in life. While in an unfaithful relationship with her fiance, she stumbles upon the true definition of real love from another man. This sounds like a great film to me off the top. I mean, I don't
know. Like a great film.
We're not gonna do this. We ain't gonna do this. No, sir.
So to put this into perspective, everyone, I don't watch hood movies at all, right? I don't watch them.
And me and Scott are aficionados.
Right. So every time we talk about
I watch watch one every day if I could.
So every day I'm like, every time they're talking about one, I'm like, what the hell is that?
Stacey, you want to come back for True to the Game 1 and 2. Have you seen True to the Game 2 yet, Scott?
I didn't watch 2. I saw 1. I haven't seen
True to the Game 2. I give you the little link to it, little stream joint on it.
And these aren't Scorsese or Coen Brothers films.
I mean.
Nah, man, these just cats from Detroit doing their thing.
But the Plug Love, well, not Plug Love. True to the Game is out of Philly.
That's Philly, okay.
That's Philly cats.
Right. And these weren't premiered at the Cannes Film Festival or something.
I mean, Columbus Short is in them. Columbus Short is in them.
I see.
And Vivica Fox too.
So I watched Plug Love today. I'm like literally about 15 minutes off of Plug Love. I just finished.
Okay, all right. Let's go. I
have notes. I had to find like. You see, this ain't even my normal notebook. I had to find some scrap paper. This is a receipt. This is a receipt.
Let's go with your first thoughts, Stacey. Your first thoughts on Plug Love.
I have so let me say one thing that I'll say is this dude looked like Jada Kiss or broke Jada Kiss. That was the first thing.
Murder.
Yeah, that's the first thing I said. Because I'm saying like, who does he look like?
Okay.
Who does he look like to me? He looks like a broke Jada Kiss. Should I be dressing up every day? Is that where I'm falling apart? Like, do I need to have on makeup and my hair and heels every day? Because the women in this movie consistently, everybody, no matter what, everybody was just dialed up at all times. Old girl at one point is in the movie with like a evening gown on in the house. And I'm like, am I falling short? Is that why I'm single? Well, I mean, I guess nobody's relationship was really great in the movie. So maybe I'll just stick to what I got. I'll just stick with the sweatshirt and some basketball shorts, and I just keep it straight that way. The movie, I don't hate the movie. I didn't hate it. It was, I honestly, it wasn't bad. It really wasn't. It was it is what it is. Production wise, it wasn't terrible. Like there wasn't, it was filmed fine. Like it definitely could have been probably better, like with a bigger budget or something, but it wasn't terrible. Like I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, oh, that movie was trash. That's not true at all. Do I need to see it again? No. I don't need to see it again, but it was. I'll let y'all talk, and I'll just chime in on some things that I saw in regards to some things that happened. Because
all right, Scott, what are your thoughts on Plug Love?
It's been a minute since I watched it, but with it's just how he was just pursuing. Oh, babe, I can't remember her name. The main shit.
You talking about
Carmen.
her?
Carmen.
Carmen.
Yeah, he just pursuing her, and then how you just bump into her in the store. It is just like it's just like he knew he had her, but then come to find out that was the plug chick. Nah, I can't fuck with you no more.
Plug Love, man.
And yeah, I mean, he pursued her, and I'm saying he had her because she kept on paying, like she kept on talking to him. If I'm really not interested in you, I'm not. There's so many words that she used in regards to speaking to him. If I'm not interested, good day. You're doing a whole lot. Like, nah, we don't need to do all this talking and I'm all up in your face. No, if I'm sincerely not interested, you won't get any of that conversation from me. So she was interested early on, no matter how broke and dust bound he was.
And just in the house that her house where she lived, that was somebody auntie house, the way the furniture was set up. That had to be somebody auntie house. And then where Murdah, that was just the homeboy crib.
Yeah, no.
Furniture from 92.
Yeah, like he just got out of the joint and just kept somebody kept this spot going.
Somebody just put the flat screen up.
Man, he do need a new TV though, at the least.
The TV, the scene where you see like that TV in the background with the Proactive commercial playing in the background. I need to know, do they have to pay somebody because of that? Because you clearly see a Proactive commercial playing on that TV screen. But the way that it's like a little game system set up and wires hanging, I'm like, yeah, it's a dude house.
That's the north side. You stayed off of Shreve somewhere.
It's a single dude house too. Like there's a certain way that single men live. And that's where, like, you can tell if he don't really have no chicks coming over there for real and nobody that's ever said anything. I've been in that apartment before. I've been there. I've spent some time in Colony North back in my day. This is what that house looks like. And so, yeah, it definitely had the hood house. And it's like, I get it. Maybe you're making moves and you're making money and you don't want to show off your money and draw attention. But I feel like you can get new furniture without drawing attention to what you got going on. I think that's, you may not want to pull up with the G-Wagon, but I think a new couch is within the budget of staying underneath the FBI's radar.
I don't think Murdah had a car even. I never saw him driving a car.
He didn't have a car.
Yeah, he just walked there everywhere.
So he can't have a good career. I mean, I think that they're trying to show a juxtaposition, I guess, between those two different characters, to show how much different they were when it came to their paper. I loved the movie Plug Love. I loved it. I loved the movie.
Renzo and the razor bumps on his face.
Damn.
You got a gal who owns a salon. You messing with chicks who work at barbershops and salons. Ain't nobody grabbed some tweezers and some alcohol swabs and got to work on your face. I have some questions. These women don't care.
And he owned a barbershop, didn't he?
And he owned a barbershop. Don't know. These women don't care about you. These women don't care about you. Oh, they really are here for the money, because no reason that your face should be looking like that at all. And so I'm gonna check that out. I wrote it down. What is with these reasons?
It was one part that was killing me. Like, it was in the beginning when she was like trying to confront him, like saying he had some hoes, but he steady getting ready to go out, and it was just a little cut scene. She steady talking, and he just standing, and all of a sudden he got his sunglasses and that red leather jacket on. He's like, I ain't talked to nobody. Ain't nobody
that
seen
red leather
me.
Jacket.
That Averex joint.
Me, I'm like, this nigga about to go Michael Jackson on these niggas. Like, just needs a red jacket with some zippers on him. Like, I'm cracking up. Like the budget. I mean, clothes wise and even hair and nails. All the women, like I said, were done up. I feel like the moral of the story is that broke niggas always have the best dick, and nobody wants to talk about that. But
okay,
it is
go into this for me though. Interesting. Go ahead.
Something that is plaguing our community and has been for generations.
So is that true though, Stacey? Like like on a general basis,
if he broke, like think about women that you've met or that you know, and it's some dude that she's with, and this man ain't got shit going for him at all. Right? He is on the couch all day. He is dropping her off at work, picking up late, whatever, right? He's been out doing nothing all day. And you like, why the hell is she with him? Why is she with this broke nigga? Because
is that an age thing though? Like, so as women get older, if they're about their paper, does that equilateral out? Like where some women to be with somebody and they ain't doing, they ain't piping them down, but they with them because they got the paper. Though on the other side though with Renzo.
So here's the thing is that as we get older, as women get older, y'all get older too. And unfortunately, women, we hit our peak sexually later than men do. And at some point, y'all don't work the same as y'all used to in that way. So you find you a cougar who found her some young boy, and she's like probably taking care of his ass. He probably don't do shit, but like break her back out and help her bring in groceries. That's all he can do.
Yeah.
That's it. Come here, help me with these light bulbs around here.
Well, this is the thing though. Murdah was getting into like her personality and getting into knowing her and wanting to be with her. That was the key, I think, of everything. Is that you getting to know somebody. We don't know if he's. I mean, I'm assuming he's laying out pipe. With the love making scene was great.
So there's a scene where they're in the beauty shop and they're talking about it, which is a problem in itself. That was a setup for failure anyway. Was because they just talked about women being in the beauty shop talking about their men to other women, to random women, and then she comes in is telling her homegirl about this dude, she cheating on a man. Then her homegirl's like, hey, yeah, come listen. Would y'all rather have a man that's doing this or a man that's doing that? So that was already that setup for failure. But any woman, I'm gonna say any, a nice majority of women would rather have the guy who is paying attention to them. Like most relationships, most women, they complain about their relationships. They complain about communication. They complain about you don't pay attention to me. Like that'd be like the first thing come out of their mouth. They pay like, yeah, you bought me all this crap. You don't pay attention to me. And he paid attention to her. So along with bringing that dick to bomb, he also paid attention to her. Was able to laugh and joke with her. So he fell for her. I mean, rightfully so. Like he didn't know that he was getting cheated on. Like they just were. It was work. It was a tour. Right. Like on the surface, it was a great relationship. Like, and she didn't care about his money because she also had her own. That's another part of it. Is that when you kind of got your own shit, you don't really care about what somebody else.
But no. She ended up getting her own from being with him. Remember, he was like, "Yo, I gave you the paper to get that beauty salon going." Like, so her money was built off of being with him.
Plug love.
Yeah. So she really didn't have her own. I mean, she did have her own. She built, but her start was from being with Renzo.
Right. But I'm saying though, in the end, with her being with Murdah, like it didn't matter that he didn't have money because at this point she got her own.
Yeah,
she didn't need him for money. So I think when your needs change and someone is able to fulfill that need, then it works. So when she needed just nigga with money and all that, and let me back up. When she was begging Renzo to stay and stop cheating on her list of things that she was willing to do. And I'm like, man, have I ever been there before? And if I have, Lord, I'm thank you for delivering me from it. Like I will, what did she say? I'll open up a second salon so that you can see that I'm out here grinding. I'll wear tight clothes so that you could think that I'm sexy and feel attracted to me. She said, if you want me to suck your dick for an hour, I'll do it for 2 straight.
My thing is like, damn, man, like I would have been okay. Like I'd have been, we didn't even get to that point. If you grinding and you doing your thing, like I don't even ask, I don't need all that from you.
It be like that. Like the women.
But some motherfucker not fucking with you, they not fucking with, like not fucking with you. Is the whole point.
It's like, and I hate to use the word desperate, but I've seen it where women are so desperate to hold on to what they have that they start making those those sacrifices of you've lost yourself at this point. This ain't you. Like you were, I want to do, like, I'm going to do this for you. I'm gonna do that for you. I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna change for him.
Right. I'm going to change just so you stop fucking other bitches. It doesn't even make sense. Like logically it doesn't make sense, but it is. I don't know.
Fuck with me, I'll change.
Right. Everything was all good, and now you still want to keep these other bitches. You know what? I'll just change everything about me to ensure that you don't fuck other bitches. It's like, and again, this isn't a judgment thing. I've seen it before, and I think I've been there before, and I'm glad that I've been delivered from it.
So now this is something I want to put in here that I've seen happen multiple times with different people is and somewhat she kind of didn't do, but choosing to be, when she was trying to be back with him, choosing the paper or choosing this over someone she has more fun with and compatible with. Just because this is the comfortable situation, but not the situation that's the best for you and your mentality and your mental, which one it is, like it's the whole, the old thing of like, would you rather be at a man, like you said, the beauty shop scene, would you rather be at a man that treats you good, he's all good, but he ain't got as much paper as somebody else. The other dude, he got all this paper and you got anything
you want.
Yeah, but he can get you anything you want. It's all good all the time. Which one is it? That I guess that's a chicken or the egg conversation, but that happens every day. And on the man side, it's the flip side of it is like, you want to be at the bad chick that's always just kind of leaning on and giving you everything you want and you think, in your mind, or acquiescing to everything you want over the girl that's more compatible with you, that kick it with you, but she gonna give you a little bit of pressure though, and give you, she ain't gonna just let you ride with whatever. That's why plug love is dope, man. See?
Hey, Stacey. Hey, Stacey, what if what was the plug name? What was his name? Lad? What was
Renzo.
his name? Renzo. Hey, what if when Renzo had found out, and then when he saw murder, he just went like, "How you know my bitch?"
That's what. Like when they were standing there and they was talking, he's like, "Yeah, me and my gal just came back from vacation and yada 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 yada." Woo, woo. And then when she walked out, I was like, "There it is." The whole time, I'm watching and I'm like, "Ain't no way, ain't nobody figured this out yet. She ain't that slick. Like she ain't no way, ain't nobody figured this out."
But this is the thing though. I think they're trying to say that women are slicker than men. I think the whole idea of that. That's what I think they were trying to say.
But she wasn't even doing. I mean. The women, we are technically like we think about things differently, and that's what makes it slicker. It's like we'll think of steps 1, 2, and 3, and sometimes men only think of steps 1 and 2, and they got that third. So, but
one
like
step at a time.
So hold on. So no question for you, Stacey. Though, so when a woman gets caught up, did they want to be caught up, or was they sloppy? Because my mom would say a woman was sloppy.
She was sloppy. She was sloppy because I'm not gonna tell all my whole business, but listen, men are horrible liars.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are, and it's because y'all come up with too much for the lie, right? Y'all add
it's too creative. It's too creative.
Too much detail.
Extra details. It was a deer bro, and all this stuff happened. All these and it's like, why?
You remember Chris? Remember Chris though? Remember Chris that one time though, right? Remember he had a flat tire. Then
I went to middle school with him. Remember we saw him at the Galleria that one day when I was buying some shoes.
All these extra details. And women don't do. I don't have to say all of that, right? Like one, if I go to brunch, I'm at brunch for 6 hours. That's just I'm at brunch for 6 hours. I went to brunch on New Year's Day. We were there from 12. They opened at 12. We were there at 12. I left at 6 o'clock in the evening. Like that is not a joke. So everybody
2 meals and some
right. If I go to brunch with my friends, because we never get to go. So like when we finally get to go and everybody links up, we finna be there for 6 hours. Simply put, all I gotta do is tell your ass I went to brunch. right? You know my ass gonna be gone all day. I could be at brunch for 1 hour because I still need to go. I'm gonna get my food, and then I could be gone with some other nigga for the next 5, and I just come back home and everything, and it's all good. So, babe, where you been? Oh, girl, we was at brunch. Okay, cool. Niggas would be like, man, so I had told Craig and them I was gonna kick with them, and then we went over there, but then John had called, and then he had wanted us to come over to his house. So then we went over to John's house, and he had a flat tire, so we had to go get the flat fixed, but the place was closed. And then I told him, like, and it's all the shit that's happening, and you're just sitting there listening, like, huh? Like, why don't you just call AAA? Like, it's because none of it makes sense because you didn't added too much stuff to the story. So when we don't think about that, and also we also.
So if a woman gets sloppy, if a woman's talking like that, then they just sloppy. Then
sloppy, you just know. And also, like my sister, when my sister lies, she starts blinking too much, and it can be about anything. It doesn't really like what happened. What I thought it was some milk in there. What happened to the milk? You like say.
Yeah, lying ass.
Lying ass. Like, girl, stop it. Don't even start the lie because we already know you lying. So that's generally speaking, I think the men add too many details to make the story believable because they think we won't believe the story. They think if it's too simple, women won't believe it. And it's like, nah, the simple story is the one that makes sense. The complicated one is the one that don't make no damn sense. So that's how that goes. So, but the fact that they were in that city together. And I'm like, how does, like, and she walking around hand in hand with this dude, like, ain't nobody spotted them? Ain't nobody said shit? Yeah. So when she finally did get caught up, and I'll say this, Murdah was better than me because I'd have made a whole scene. I'd made a whole Murdah, like, if Murdah would have been like, how you know my bitch?
But see, this is the thing, though. But no, Murdah played it right. Like, as a man in general, even if if he had 2 different levels of things, I feel like that he couldn't say anything about. Number one, he was the plug. So your bread and what you're getting with is this guy right here. So you got to kind of play a certain position. And then 2, I'm just not gonna wild out in general. Even if I caught somebody, well, I'm not gonna wild out on public about it. That's just maybe me and my temperament.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be like, all right, I see you. I see, like you know what you own. Like I don't need to really go off because I see what's up. You know what's up. You see, I know what's up. So why do I need to wild out?
Yeah, and then they wasn't really no item. They was just fucking. They was just fucking and talking, watching basketball, and playing video games here and there. Man, they wasn't really.
She said, "What are you in a serious relationship for real?"
Yeah, they wasn't. They was just kicking it.
What I mean, so Stacey, you got more notes. I mean, I got a couple, but I mean, you're the detractor here, so I'm willing to.
So I already told you about broke niggas and the better dick. I made a comment about the detectives wearing them Steve Harvey suits and their bad acting.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Little bro did not look like a hooper, and that's why that nigga ain't get no scholarship. He don't look like he could hoop, and I didn't think he could. That's why he ain't get no scholarship. Because then it's like, so he got accepted into the school, but he didn't get a scholarship. So I'm like, so is he finna walk on to the team? Like, y'all finna pay this 40 grand. I'm like, and that 40 grand, depending on if he going D1, ain't that just 1 year of school? Like, I have a lot of questions in regards to this.
He probably went to ranking or something.
Like,
you know, man, get you a little technical degree.
Get you a trade.
Yeah, get you a trade.
For all my Michigan people, he should have went to Ferris State.
Ferris State.
Shit.
He went to Job Corps.
Something like that. Like, it's little brother did not look like he could shoot. Like, it looked like he could hoop. And again, when he's like, I ain't get the scholarship. Well, yeah, you didn't get the scholarship because you can't hoop. That's why. I felt it in my bones. Like, I'm like, this boy can't play for real. I don't see that happening. And I was texting and I was like, look, some action needs to happen in this movie. Is somebody getting shot or something? And then all of a sudden everybody got shot.
Right. Yeah. I didn't respond to because I was like, oh, it's finna.
Everybody started dying at one point. Like, but the best part of all of this is the end where after the last scene happens, right, on the court, and they give you like the synopsis of what happened, like, so how little bro ended up getting into the game and all that stuff. Like, there's a misspelling in there.
Yes,
it's like,
it is.
it's there and there we whooping people ass every day, bro. Yes, like, y'all make it. So what's funny is that that was created. This made it through post-production, and no one caught the spelling error. No one caught the grammatical error, which further lets me know that this is a hood. I didn't want to blame it on the hood, because hood people are smart. I don't know who I blame this on. The public school system? I'm not sure.
It was just bad. That was bad editing. That was whatever editor they paid to do this.
That's an editing thing, because I'm like, there's no way y'all made it through editing and no one caught that. Nobody at all. Or then to find out that Carmen was offered a lesser sentence if she was going to snitch on her dad, but she chose not to, and now she's serving life. Your daddy didn't even do shit. Like, I just, women will, I'm not going to jail for no nigga, right? Write that down. As soon as the detectives come to ask me a question.
And then daddy done already lived his life.
That nigga already lived his life. Like, shit. But he had already been in the pen before.
There is no editor listed on the IMDb page.
Well, there's that part. Like, just, I'm not going to jail for no nigga. I'm not doing life. I mean, I'm not going to jail for antibody. Like, that's just that. And no, as soon as the detectives come and knock on my door, are you Stacey Stringfellow? That nigga lives over at such and such.
Like, we didn't even ask you about that. Like,
what you want to know? Because I have a story. I got some stories to tell. I'm gonna need witness protection, though. I'm gonna need witness protection, and I'm gonna need some money for a tummy tuck. And then I'll tell y'all everything y'all need. Me sitting in the police station with some papados, eating some crab legs, and being like, yeah. So, like I was telling y'all, his homeboy, now that's the nigga I really need to be talking to.
Like, he's the plug.
that nigga the plug. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yeah, they keep doping the house. Yeah, they keep doping.
Yeah, they keep doping the house.
And at the auntie house.
Right, it's doping the house.
Go by there too. It's on Shreve.
Right. That got that TV, the big TV that he got with the booty on the back. Open up the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a couple of keys in there.
That's what dope is.
Couple of keys in there.
Telling all of the business, flat out. And that best friend, I knew that bitch wasn't right.
So you knew that she was at the beginning?
I knew a little early on, like I kind of knew when she was, that best friend was all about the money. She's like, I need to find me a man that's got money, blah, blah, blah. And then pretty much, I don't know how long she been fucking with Renzo, probably quite some time, but like the way that she talked about money and she ain't had no nigga that's got money, your best friend got a nigga that's got money. And that's always gonna be a problem.
Yep.
Like, no, explain that.
There are some women, and this is not an all woman situation. There are some women out there who don't want somebody else to have something they don't have. And they get jealous of what other people have. And because they are jealous of it, rather than going out and getting it on their own, they want what you have. So it's like, I can say, I like the relationship that Scott and his wife have. I want a relationship like that. That means I need to go find me a man and then have that relationship. Mm-hmm. But there are some women who don't.
I want him.
I'm just gonna take Scott. Because I already know what he like. I don't have to train this. I'm gonna have to train that other nigga. Scott already trained. I'm just gonna take him. And there are some women who are like that. So listening to that friend talk, and I think I would say this, and people, and I know I'm right when I say it. There's a difference between a best friend and the besties. Them bestie bitches are the ones that those are the ones that are fighting all up and down the timeline. She's supposed to be my bestie, and this is another. I don't have besties. I have best friends. I have women that I grew up with that I've known since always, right? Like, and those are my sisters. That's family. And there's some chicks like, hey, bestie. No. Bestie come up in your house and fuck your man. No. Bestie is friend. Hey friend, hey best friend.
It's like the chick on Baby Boy.
Right. Those are them chicks you got to watch out for. So with this girl, I feel like she was a bestie, and when every conversation that they had, I just always kind of looked at her sideways. And then when you see the scene and when she puts the phone on speaker, I knew it ain't nothing but a three-way call from middle school. That's all that was. Like when she put that phone on speaker, the first thought is, why she put the phone on speaker? I didn't need to see the rest of the scene. I knew what was going on. Like I felt it. And even like she wanted that money. She's like, I got to give me a man that has money. It's always about, you always got a man that can buy you this and buy you that and blah, blah, fuck all that other stuff. And knowing that Renzo like fucking other bitches and his gal cheating on him anyway, sliding through the pussy pop right on in.
No, I think she was new. I think that's how her gateway to get with Renzo was by knowing the information that she was messing with another dude. I think that was her way to get the message. I don't know when
it started, but she definitely took advantage of the scenario. Yeah, definitely took advantage. So I knew that best friend was not up to par. I knew it. Wasn't shocked at all.
Do you all think that Murdah was it realistic that a woman would be in a situation like that when she has a dude like Renzo?
You said, do I think it was realistic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be realistic.
Yeah, it could happen. He did what he was what she needed. Like flat out.
Even though she's coming through the trap house, she was leaving grandma's house going to the trap house.
Look, when you see some of these mismatched couples, when you see that and you looking at the dude and you like, how the fuck he pull her? Right? Like whether he broke or not, it's just you looking at him and you looking at her like.
It's just another way to say work husband. That's all.
That's it. That is absolutely it. Yeah, I think
that's the work husband.
It's work husband material. The work husbands be the best ones. And I think that when you see those that mismatch, you're like, how the hell he pull her? He must be money or something. Nah, he's just treating her right. Mm-hmm. And because she'd already been with the niggas who got money, who can buy this and take care of this and take care of that. And niggas wasn't hitting no shit. However, this poo-put ass dude over here with the pregnant belly, hey, he makes her feel like a woman, treats her right, opens up the door, all that stuff, and that's what she's there for.
But see, I wonder how long could that last outside the plug situation? Would she have got tired of that being at the trap house, regardless of how much he treated her well, after about a year and a half, and the trap house is still popping?
Well, she said it's supposed to be a stepping stone, so she would have tried to get him out of it.
Oh, okay.
So she's like, look, if that's what you gotta do, then that's it. But as long as it's a stepping stone, so she wouldn't have. She'd have tried to, after he kept on stacking some more and more money. She'd have been like, okay, so what can we do next? Like, what? He had a detail shop or something.
Mm-hmm. He would have got a like his trucker's license and then bought a truck. They would have been moving it.
He'd been moving away from state to state on top of the other stuff.
Had a retail shop, a laundromat or something. They'd
car wash,
laundering or something in there.
Corner store, gas station.
Yep.
So with this film, what do you give the rating of this, Stacey?
What's my scale?
1 to 5.
5.
You know, on Amazon, it had a 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Because it's fucking good. I told you. And you know your algorithm on Amazon is gonna be fucked up now. I'm just letting you know.
Oh yeah, you about to see buffed up.
Yeah. Yo, look, hey, it's got 211. Like
all of them.
What is my score? It hurt, but I'll allow a 4.
See,
I'll allow it based on the type of movie that it is. What it is, right? Like based on the movie that it is what it is. Like a 3 isn't fair. I wouldn't give it a 3. Like I said, I didn't hate the movie. So a 3 isn't fair. I'll allow a 4. I can do a 4 based on that. So that I'll have to create. I have to mentally compartmentalize, like, and create a new segment of movie criteria for this specific type of movie, and be like, okay, so that's in a 4. Like, I can't compare it to The Godfather. Like, it's not.
Yeah, we're not comparing it to the
no. This is only in hood area though. This 1 to 5 is only in hood situations. We not doing this versus, you know, Citizen Kane or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Scott, what is your rating?
Oh, I'm giving it a 5, man. I loved it ever since, man. I've been trying to get my wife to watch it, but she refuses.
Oh, really?
She refused. I didn't explain it. I didn't read the thing over.
Oh, your wife won't watch Plug Love?
I didn't read it in different voices. She still won't watch it.
I don't blame her. She's too good for this shit. And
I didn't even try to make it like the movie. I'm like, in a world with you know.
Yeah, I'm going 5 out of 5 too, man. I love Plug Love. Is dope.
Yeah, got to do it solo.
I love Plug Love, man. Like this is. I won't put it on. I think the last real legitimate hood classic is Paid in Full, but this is pretty good for a hood movie, man. Considering, you know, because the hood movie doesn't get the budget like it used to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, damn, you said Paid. Yeah, nothing really came out after Paid in Full.
The only other one that maybe can kind of slide in there if you really push it is Blue Hill Avenue.
Yeah, that was good, but that came out before. Didn't it? Then
No, Blue Hill came out. I think Blue Hill Avenue. Maybe it came out before. I was thinking like 2005, maybe for Blue Hill, but you might be right actually.
Okay. I didn't know. I thought it came out before.
No, it came out before 2001.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's still Paid in Full.
Paid in Full.
Paid in Full. I still like. I've seen Paid in Full, but I haven't seen Paid in Full. Like I kind of watched it, but I didn't watch it. Like it was on, and I didn't pay attention to it. So I need to revisit. Like I'm aware, but I need to.
Yeah.
I need to revisit it.
Yeah.
To me, even though it's a true story, I don't know, because I remember I compared it to made a status like some months ago comparing it to Belly, because I never really liked Belly. Even when it came out, I wasn't really a huge fan of Belly.
I love Belly.
I get it, but it had its scenes, but I don't know. I don't know.
It's ridiculous. No, I mean you have to.
Belly takes a turn. Like you think it's going one way, and the next thing it just went this other way. And
dopest intro to a movie ever, though.
But you can tell a music video director directed this movie.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah, best intro ever, period. Like, I will not deny that. But yeah, Belly took a turn for me. Wait a minute. My wings are ready. Hold on. No. I mean, I think Plug Love was straight, man. I'm a Plug Love guy. We're gonna do some more Murdah Pain movies. I
gotta rewatch 211 because I think I never watched it all the way through because I think I fell asleep on it.
You gotta be 211. But you saw Buffed.
Yeah, I saw Buffed. Yeah,
what is the joint with the same girl?
It's another one. The dude that played Renzo, he the main dude. It's a comedy.
So that's the one. That's what I was gonna say. Is where like with some other comedian dude where they basically trying to get his dope back.
Yep. Yeah. I watched. That was all right too.
Yeah, that one was straight too. And then there's one with the girl in this where it's like a girls' night. It's like a girls' trip version, but in Detroit.
Birthday Behavior.
Behavior.
I watched that one too.
Yeah.
I got some joints.
That's what I'm saying. I think I've seen every Murdah Pain movie, man. I even seen the one where he was guest starring in Dayton, Ohio. You seen that one?
I haven't
he's like the you know, they bring him on because he is a guest star, and it's got a Gravy in it from that played Biggie.
Yeah.
It's out of Dayton, Ohio. I gotta remember the name of that movie.
Yeah,
man.
He been in a few movies. I saw one he was in called Turned Up, Bad Girls.
Yeah. He's a hood class. He's like, yo, I'm gonna get this $5,000 for this movie.
Man, I can't play Biggie and everything.
Yeah, but I'm gonna play this hood star in this movie though.
Yeah.
So Stacey, you giving the 4. I'm giving the 5. Scott's giving it the 5. Well, Stacey, would you like to come back on for another Murdah Pain esque Detroit movie at some point.
Maybe.
Maybe birthday behavior. Maybe we bring her for birthday behavior, man.
Yeah, she may like birthday behavior. That's a comedy.
Yeah, it's with the same girl that plays in here. It's like basically Girls Trip, but in Detroit.
Yeah.
Don't do that, Stacey. Don't do that. Don't get that reaction.
I'm not saying anything negative in regards to Detroit, ever.
Yeah, because you know you got to see people from Detroit.
I've been there.
Detroit's like St. Louis. You can't talk bad about St. Louis, Detroit, or Chicago, or you got to see them people.
I'm not saying one word in regards to Detroit at all. I've been there. Me and my good friend Trap Jesus rented a car and drove up.
Trap.
Yeah, like me and Trap went to we drove up there for a rap battle, for a URL battle, and it was the night that Calico and Arsenal battled.
Okay.
So we were there in the audience when Arsenal and Trick were exchanging words with each other.
Yeah.
And as always, I wear tennis shoes to everything that I go to because I'm not an idiot. And I'm sitting there, so I'm standing there, and I'm looking at Trap looking at me. We looking at where the nearest exit is, just in case we got.
So is this pre Youngberg chain snatching from Trick or post?
I think this was post.
So Trick name is out there like fully then at this point.
This was on Twitter days, wasn't it?
2011.
Oh yeah. Youngberg got his chain snatched around like 07.
Yeah, so this is 2011 that we drove up there. Because we weren't gonna go. We kept on saying we wasn't gonna go to the damn battle. And then literally like the day before, we were like, fuck it, let's go. And I rented a car, picked up Trap like early in the morning. He drove the 8 hours to Detroit. We went, I changed clothes for the battle, like at a bathroom, like in a gas station bathroom. We went to the battle, was there for hours, and came back home like that night. And I drove back home that night.
Woo!
Yeah, I remember.
I was so tired. Like I listened to gospel music like the last hour and a half drive because it wasn't nothing but Jesus taking that wheel to get us home. I was so sleepy, like Trap in the back, knocked out because I slept on the way up, and then on the way back he's sleeping. But I was so tired. But yeah, like I said, I've been to Detroit. We were there for a sec. I remember we stopped to get gas to leave, and as we're sitting there and filling up the tank, and then somebody said that like we had a Shell station, and somebody came out the Shell station. Well, fuck you, too, then. And I like Trap. He's like, I'm already on it. Like, fuck this gas. We'll get gas again later because we don't know where we at. We don't know these people.
So this was it was in Michigan.
Yeah, we went to we legit are in Detroit. Like we are.
Oh wow, okay.
I don't know what the name of the place was that we were at. It was a big venue though, because a dude from D12, was it D12? Yeah, was up there. D12 was up there. The big guy.
Oh, Bizarre
was there. This is back when I used to travel for rap battles. So I used to are they in New York? All right, let's go. Like I would go and I've been to Chicago or another situation where people were sitting there like at a battle with guns, like for real, like automatic weapons in the audience. And you just
that's what I said, man. You don't want to go to Chicago, St. Louis, Detroit, talking nothing to any of those cities in the Midwest.
Nope. So like I said, I have nothing. I have questions about where did they go for a girls trip in Detroit? What
It was like some little clubs, just little small clubs. It would, they kept it local.
I got you.
I mean, Detroit is people say St. Louis is a hood ass city. Detroit is too.
Yeah.
Like
oh yeah. It's totally.
Like, you can't tell me them cribs in Plug Love didn't look like some Northside cribs.
I have a list. I actually wrote down there are a lot of really fancy cars in this hood.
Looks like the North Side or the West Side.
It's just
North or in the West.
It's a lot of really fancy cars here. That's all I'm saying. Why the cars cost more than the house values.
But Murdah Pain kept it real. He still didn't have no whip. He was still walking to that corner store.
Her in this corner, what tickled me was her in this Benz at this corner store. And I mean, I guess if you got to get your soda, you got to get your soda.
You saying go to the Quick Trip though, at least at the minimum.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, I'm not parking my car. I got a Chevy Cruze and I treat that baby like it's a Lexus. I don't park the Chevy Cruze too many places. I don't know who all out there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's me, man. That's me and my Maxima. I'm like that uncle that pull up playing Key Sweat.
That's absolutely me.
I'm gonna wipe the car down.
I will valet park any car that I have. I had a 1997 green Ford station wagon, and I would valet it at the club. You were ever at the loft and you saw them pulling
the little escort station wagon.
Yep. I would valet park that baby at the loft. And like when it would come outside and girls outside, and then they pull up with my wagon and the girls outside, who valeted this station wagon?
Me?
I ain't walking out.
I ain't finna walk. And thank you, sir, for my car. And y'all hoes can stand here and wait on whatever it is you waiting on. But I'm about to leave. So I don't care. I will valet any car that I have, and the Cruze absolutely gets valeted. My car is 6 years old and just barely hit 66,000 miles the other day.
You bought it when you moved to Dallas?
I bought it a year before I moved. I bought the car May 2014. I have 66,000 miles on
it. That's at 100 on mine.
My Cruze has been very good to me. I put some new shoes on her last year. You know, all that stuff. So she's taken care of. Yes, she will be valeted. And I don't park her everywhere because I don't trust everybody. I ain't finna get. I know y'all want my car for this good gas mileage. You ain't finna get me.
Stacey, where can everybody hit you up at? Thank you for coming on our first episode.
You are welcome. You can reach me at Stacey Adamz on the Twitters, the Bookface, the Instagram, and now the Clubhouse. So Stacey with an E, Adams with a Z, all one word.
All right, Scott, where can he chip in, my man?
Cool ass Scott on Instagram, Twitter, and now the Chitty Chat Clubhouse.
I hate all y'all motherfuckers that got this goddamn Clubhouse.
It's coming to
No, but then when it comes to Android, it's not gonna be as fly. Cause then when it comes to Android, that's gonna
still fly.
Yeah, but it's gonna be the hood coming through then, man. Even though I got an Android, I just feel like it's just opening the floodgates for everybody. Then
Do you have an iPad?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know which iPad?
Oh really? Oh snap. Okay.
iOS.
Okay. Yeah, I might be on there now. I might get on there.
I let some invites.
Yeah. My brother sent me one. I got one for my brother. I just gotta copy the link then and send it over to my iPad then. Yeah. Okay. That's fresh. Okay. Well, thank y'all for listening to our first episode of Hood Classics. Plug love. Stacey, watch out for Detroit. They gonna want to see you.
I have nothing bad to say about Detroit.
Shout out to Trick.
No, shout out to Trick. Shout out to my man Murdah Pain. We got some more. We're gonna come with you for it. And like I said, this is our first one. So we got some other movies and series we're gonna do. But hit us up. Let us know what you want us to do on Hood Classics. We're gonna do some real classics too, coming up. But we thought it'd be fun to do this one kind of off the jump.
Hey, I got a special request for another one though.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go. Let's put it out there then.
This for a series, for a sitcom. You remember the one South Central?
I was thinking South Central. Why you get out my head with Lorenz Tate?
Yeah.
And is that Maya Campbell?
And Maya Campbell.
Yep, Maya Campbell. Yep.
And because the sister kept on calling her Super Perm.
Yep.
And the little crack baby didn't talk. Dion.
Yep.
Dion, the crack baby.
The mama worked at the
supermarket
co-op.
Yeah, the co-op.
Yep.
And then remember trying to make her get hours.
Yep.
And then she couldn't because to pick up Dion.
J-Lo was on there.
Okay, great. She sure was a checker at the damn co-op. Yeah, it was a great show. I think it was ahead of its time. People just were but really good show.
I'm gonna go on YouTube and revisit that.
Yep.
Yeah. What my other shows? What the joint with that was only one season with Dougie Doug on it and Flex.
Oh,
I know.
In the Hanging in the Hood. What was it?
I don't remember. I know what you're talking about.
Homeboys?
No, and the Hanging with the Homeboys. That's it.
Yep.
Is it Hanging with Homeboys or Hanging with Homeboys? Is that a movie? I think Hanging with Homeboys might be the movie. A movie.
Yeah, I know Flex was a Homeboys from Outer Space.
Yeah,
that's what I'm confusing. So wait a minute, we gotta look that up because
I'm looking it up now too.
What the hell you were talking about?
He had the Jamaican parents.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold
as soon
on.
as I typed in Flex Alexander, first thing that popped up. Flex
It is Hanging with the Homeboys. It is Hanging with the Homeboys. It is Hanging with the Homeboys.
Yeah,
it's only on one season. I like that. I like that show too, man.
Yeah.
Well, thank y'all for listening as always. We'll be back with another one soon. And yeah, I mean, Stacey, watch out for Detroit.
Bye.
Bye.